as we were going up the hill the last time, he was like, come on, let us go. And I was like, please shut up. Mary wept. Oh my Lord. Congrats on already smashing the marathons in your mission. Ray, are you having fun? Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I ran Monaco a week ago today, and I feel like I need to do a little recap for you before I actually forget what really happened. I'm pretty sure I filmed a recap that will be in the proper Monaco video, but while that's being edited, I thought I would just come and share a real-time update with you, I suppose. So, oh, that went everywhere. It looks like it's snowing. I do love these Cadence melon berries, but I don't know why I chose to have this first thing in the morning, because it's more of like a, I feel like it tastes like a Tango or a Fanta. So it's not like a, do you know what I mean? It feels like a treat electrolyte rather than one that you can just drink without it making your eyes twitch a bit, because it's quite tart. Is that the word? Have about 100 grams of carbs in my breakfast, bowl of Frosties, bowl of rhubarb yogurt and a banana and a cup of tea. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep my carb intake higher than I usually would, because I want to avoid massively carb loading, because eating a Tupperware full of pasta on the flight to Monaco was not my finest hour. Good morning. Do you want to come and say good morning to everybody? Oh yes, you do. Say good morning. No, you're not eating my banana. So, good morning everybody. So Monaco happened, and I do remember it more than I remember Manchester, but I think that's because the environment surrounding Manchester was a race and there was a lot more adrenaline. And never underestimate the power of a crowd, because obviously didn't have that in Monaco and felt very flat from probably like 19k in. That was a difference to Manchester. Then, I mean, Manchester was flat, Monaco not flat. And I think the thing that really killed it for me was the hill. Beau Rivage all the way up to Casino. I mean, it's before that even. The corner, hello? Stop chewing like cables, you'll electrocute yourself. From the start of finish straight, literally up to Casino, is intense. The incline is real. I ran it full the first 6-7 times. I think I may have walked it the 4th time, ran it. And then after 7, I still had another 5-6 left to do. And that hill just killed me. And I think because there were tourists trying to like walk up and down, and you're also trying to run, the stop-startiness meant that I just developed this horrible cramp in my leg, which I've never had before. I've not experienced cramp really with running. So that was interesting. Coming down hairpin for the first time was like okay, wow, this is real moment. And I have a feeling that it's probably going to be like that when I'm starting at Silverstone, and when I'm passing, like when I'm going up Eau Rouge for the first time in Spa. I think these moments are just going to be like, wow, this is actually a Formula 1 circuit. And that was kind of the first time that I've been like, wow, okay, this is real. When I ran it, it was like fleeting sunshine, but when the sun was out, it was hot. So getting through tunnel was a nice break from that, because every time I was in the sun, I just thought to myself, like, I can't do this, it's so hot. And I managed to get into about 32 before I started really complaining of pain. And I was running with friends, like some friends were supporting me for certain distances, and I just kept saying like, I'm in pain, it hurts. And they were like, yes, we know, but you can do it, keep going. And my friend who ran the last 4 and a bit K with me, he's not a runner, hence why he ran the shortest block. And as we were going up the hill the last time, he was like, come on, let us go. And I was like, please shut up. Anybody that's run a marathon knows that when you're at like 38k, you do not want motivation. You do not want someone riling you up. You want somebody in silence and to just passively get you through. And he was like, okay, cool. I got the memo. She doesn't want like G'ing on. And I've posted the clip on social media. I'll put it in here now. When I was finishing, ran through Casino Square, not where the track would be, but sort of on the inside of the barriers. And when I heard my Garmin start beeping down, because it was obviously like complete, I just burst into tears. And it was the most emotional thing. And so many people are like, oh, why are you crying? Like, because a marathon is a long distance, and it's not like I did it in a quick time either. It wasn't a slow time, but also because I took those running breaks up the hills, it was like 4:50. And my goal for all of these marathons is to finish them all between 4 and 5, which I think is really reasonable given I only ran my first marathon 3 weeks ago. So that's where we're at with Monaco. Glad we have done that. And there's a part, you'll see it in the video that Andy's produced, where I'm like, I'm never doing this again. And he was like, well, I don't want to be the one to tell you. And I was like, no, I'll run a marathon distance again. The distance isn't the problem. The problem was the hill. Like, I will never, ever, I don't think I ever want to go back to Monaco again. Even if I was invited, I don't think I'll be going back to Monaco again. Anyways, I've sat here and yapped for long enough. I'm going to eat my breakfast because I think my Frosties have gone a bit soggy now. And I will check in with you in a bit because I have my first proper planned training day back today. Got 2 sessions and some stretching, so yeah, I'll bring you along for that. When I tell you I really cannot be asked with today's plan, I mean I really can't be asked. It's 1 o'clock and I sat in bed and worked and played a game on my phone that I never should have downloaded because I've become obsessed, and just procrastinated going to the gym, which I was supposed to do this morning. So I still have to do that. I've just made myself a chicken, lettuce and cucumber wrap, and I had some leftover Cheetos that I crumbled up last night, so I'm going to put some Cheeto dust in it because that's definitely neurotypical. I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to force myself to go to the gym because I have to. Here comes Raymond because he thinks he can have some Cheeto dust. No, my love, you've already stolen some fajita chicken. You're already on like your 8th life. I wouldn't be trying to scrounge anymore. Normally dogs scrounge for like their own food or tasty things or things they want. Raymond just scrounges for things that are going to kill him. Oh, I've got cheese. You've got a death wish, my love. And no, you're not having cheese. I don't know whether or not I'm going to take you to the gym with me. I want to, but I also get very intimidated in the gym because sometimes I go and Lucy Davis is there and I just think to myself like, I cannot compare. So we'll see if it's busy or not when I get down there. Can confirm and did do the session even though I had zero interest in doing so, and it's the next day, and alongside my active recovery, I can't speak today. Alongside my active recovery, I need to make sure I'm doing some actual recovery. So I've come to a place called the Good Sauna, which is not far away, and I'm the only person booked onto this class, which is insane. The place is gorgeous. Let me show you around. Fire pit, gorge. Then we have the ice baths over here. These 2 are supposed to be 8 degrees, and then the one in the corner 4 degrees, and then if I go around the corner you're not going to hear me because it's really windy, but the sauna is literally like here. So everything is so cute and close together, and I don't really want to get burnt by this fire, but it is warming me up. I'm going to sit here for the meantime and then just take my clothes off because I've got my bikini on, so, and then I'm going to get straight to it. I don't know how I'm going to fare in this ice bath. I'm going to see if I can find somewhere to rest you so that I can take you with me. Do you know what's so strange? Being in the city in your bikini. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to put my towel there. It's absolutely freezing. Oh my god, I don't want to do this. Why is this camera not working? Oh, I'm still learning, guys. Okay, this whole new Osmo setup is interesting. I'm gonna get in. I'm just gonna find a place where I can put this and not have to worry about it and get in. I don't know if you can see me. I don't know if this is good content, but I'm gonna try and get in the ice bath now. Should I start it when I'm in? It's very wet. Oh my god. See me? It's like a I just got home from my little Good Sauna experience. It was fun. I can't say the ice bath bit was fun, but the sauna bit was fun. I'm gonna have some curry and then I'm gonna sit down and chat to you because why not? And also I feel like I've just been thinking about a few things that I want to talk about on here that I haven't, and I think I should. Let's chat. I feel like if I sit back here you can't really see me, so I'm just going to try and like find a middle ground where the lighting isn't so. I just move my seat forward, couldn't I? That would be so much smarter. Okay, there we go. I said to you last night I wanted to come chat to you because I did, but I forgot. Not for lack of wanting. I've just found myself so much more exhausted after these 2 marathons together rather than like just after Manchester, which is strange because I did not expect this to happen, but then it kind of makes sense because like after 1 marathon the strain and recovery time is different to like doing another marathon before your body's fully recovered. So I think that might be an area where I'm struggling. Also, it seems that every video I get new nails, so nail check. What do we think? I love them. I have matching French tips on my toes because a girly has to match. Logistically, we have a few issues. So, off the back of Monaco, we were hoping to go to Silverstone. I had an amazing contact at Silverstone, if you remember and you've been following along. Earlier in the year, Silverstone commented on my TikTok and was like, hey, we want to help. So then I got in contact and they were really keen and they just said no to the date we wanted to do, but like, yes, we'll make it work. Now I can't make any contact, which is quite frustrating. But anyways, so moving on from that, I've spoken to the other tracks that I have had contact with who have not been the most helpful. I say tracks, I mean track singular. But we have been working with a few more tracks, which hopefully, fingers crossed, within the next 2 weeks, we'll have a date and an answer and a next location and destination. Failing that happening, because obviously, like, tracks are busy and F1 is coming to Europe soon, which is making things a tiny bit more difficult, we are going to have to instead spend more time invested in gaining corporate sponsorship so that we can go further afield, because COTA have basically said yes. They said yes initially when I started thinking about this project a whole 2 years ago. They've been very helpful. Vegas street track, so easy to just get in, get out. Melbourne again said yes at the very start, and said that they would be willing to accommodate in whatever ways they could. I'm just trying to think of the other tracks that have agreed. Basically, the ones that we can do now further afield, therefore we would need more corporate backing to pay the fees of travelling there. So it's like, what do? Do I spend more time invested in finding corporate backing, or do I spend more time, wait, I don't even know what I'm talking about, I'm getting stressed out, or do I spend more time trying to just book tracks closer? Like, I don't know, and it's stressing me out because now I'm in my maintenance training, so I'm like gym, spin, sauna, ice bath, like training has still continued, it's just a different intensity but still just as frequent. Obviously I'm working and I'm making content for the mission and I'm just still having to exist, so it's quite a lot, and I feel like I just feel like I've trauma dumped on you a bit there. Hey, I'm Aisha, I bought the bowl and all of this is happening. But yeah, I don't know how good the content was of me at the ice bath yesterday because I couldn't prop this new camera up because I used to film on a G7X, but I gave up with that because it was quite stressful. So now I have this little DJI Osmo, which I never really bought into, but now I kind of understand the hype. I'm taking a friend with me to the ice bath and sauna tonight, so hopefully I'll get some better content, but I'll still leave what I got yesterday in, because why not? I just think you can't. I think you can just see my fingers holding onto the side of the ice bath while I'm trying to not like freeze my off. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go home, do some work, and then yeah, I'll check in with you when I go back to the good sauna, which I actually don't know if I want to share this online because I don't want to, like, I kind of want to gatekeep the good sauna because it's so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna stop chatting your ear off now because I actually do need to go home. So I will see you guys later. Ciao, ciao. Hello again. I'm back at my favourite place, the good sauna. I look like a literal egg. It is so much colder today, but I also just really like sitting here by the fire pit. Like, I know it's not really recovery, is it? But I've done 30 minutes in the sauna, 2 ice baths, and now I just want to sit here and stare at the pretty fire because look at it. It's so wholesome. I also do feel like a little bit of a loner just being sat here. There's other people in the sauna. You know when you go to a sauna and it's just like nobody's talking and it's really awkward. That's the vibe today. Like yesterday when I came, there were so many friendly people. I say so many friendly people, there were 2 friendly people. Also, I'm looking at the view. Do I have snot? That's actually so attractive, Aisha. Wow. I'm looking at the viewfinder, like here, instead of at you. I should look at you. Anyways. Yesterday there were 2 really friendly people, and today there are just people that don't really want to talk, which kind of makes it just a bit like quiet, a bit more. I'm dragging. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys to it now. I might go get in the ice bath or sauna again, not sure. Good morning. I think I need to charge this. This is the first time I've seen that little battery button, so it may not last the day, but good morning. I'm going to Guernsey today. I'm going home. I'm going to surprise my brother because I feel like this is the biggest gap we're going to have between marathons, where I have enough time to go home and it not affect either the build-up or the recovery from a marathon. He doesn't know it. He does not know I'm going home, so this is going to be a surprise for him. And yeah, I think he's going to go mad. He keeps telling everybody he's running these marathons with me, so I don't think he's going to be expecting it, but it just makes it more exciting. The worst part about going home for a short period of time is not being able to take Raymond with me. It breaks my heart, but he is currently enjoying his breakfast. I won't get too close because the boy is very protective of his breakfast. Say good morning. Say good morning. He's secretly saying, F off mother, I'm eating. He is, I mean, he's like his mother. He's just very, very grateful for food, and he doesn't like it when people invade his space while he's eating. I also wanted to show you this because, sorry, I'm the girl that gets PR now. It's not just my dog that gets PR. I came home yesterday to this package from Minerals, and the cutest note. I've received PR in terms of like just being sent things to try, but I've never received such a sweet note. Yeah, it just says, congrats on already smashing the marathons in your mission. Hope these make it a little easier. Can't wait to hear what you think. And they are electrolytes. These ones are berry and cherry, and these ones are pink, grapefruit and pineapple. And I'm so excited. I made a joke in the reel about not needing any more bottles, but I actually love a good bottle because when they're different, what's it called? When they're different capacities, obviously each individual electrolyte requires like a different amount of water, so it's quite handy having different size bottles. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Raymond knows I'm leaving. He's around my feet now. He's left his breakfast, would you believe? A boy who's obsessed with food. But I will check in with you when I guess I'm with my brother, I don't know. Might try and film bits in the airport, but all the other content is flying away and doing marathons, so maybe I'll just keep it a bit more wholesome. Did I just get back from being at home? Yes, I'm now back in Manchester. Did I forget to film anything at home? Yes, but I filmed some very cute, wholesome things with my brother, but just not on my phone. I am exhausted and I have a track session to do tomorrow, so I am gonna get home and go to bed. Standard me went to bring my camera with me to the track because I just did a 10k easy at the track. Left my camera in my laundry room. Fabulous, brilliant. Oh, Raymond, say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Raymond's happy I'm home. But I'm happy I'm home because I also came home to another PR package which we'll open together when I get back from my ice bath and sauna. I also just did my food shopping. So I have bags of food shopping I need to put away. This is the PR package that I'll open after. And my new coffee machine. I don't know how we pronounce this. I have not known ever since I decided I was going to buy that one, but I'm going to set that up at some point this weekend too, so we'll do that together. And one of my friends in America sent me a little care package. Joyride is my absolute favourite. I don't know why they don't stock it in the UK, but I've tried these ones, not tried any of these, so I'm going to try these later. Cute little bandana for Raymond, and then everybody knows you just need a Trader Joe's bag, and he got a little embroidery dash hound of Raimy Bum made for me, which is the cutest thing ever. I am so excited, but I am in a bit of a rush because I have an hour and 15 minutes until my sauna session, so I need to get my arsing gear. But yeah, I did forget to take my camera with me again. Apologies, but we'll catch up when I'm home. Take a guess where I am again for the third time this week. The good sauna, obviously. Although the sauna today feels like it is probably a bit too hot because the earring that I have in my ear, yeah, I can feel it burning, and it's not been like that for the other times I've been here, so I've just decided to come and have a little chill by the fire. I don't know if all sauna ice bath places are like this, but this is very aesthetic. Unfortunately for me, when I find something I like, I hyperfixate and will come here every day until I get bored of it and never come again. But while I'm enjoying it, I'll bring you along. I still haven't checked the footage from the first time I got in the ice bath. I feel like it's terrible, but I have to say, tooting my own horn here, I'm getting quite good at being in the ice bath for longer than like 20 seconds. So that's a win. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. I have overslept massively, but I try not to set an alarm on a Saturday because it's just nice to let your body sleep naturally. I don't know if you can hear Raymond squeaking, but I'm about to get him up and take him out for his morning little walk before breakfast. But my kitchen is still a mess. I'm the queen of finding recipes on TikTok and Instagram and then just doing them at the last minute, and that's what I did last night. But it was amazing. I made a crispy chicken and crispy rice, sweet chili mayo salad bowl. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was
delicious. I wish I'd filmed it and the process was so easy. We still have PR packages to unbox there together and my coffee machine to put together. But first, I need to get my little baby up. Good morning. Hi, darling. Hi, good morning to you, Slinky Man. Oh, he's so long.
So the coffee machine is still a work in progress. Half of it's on the floor, half of it's on the side, because I'm not quite ready to handle the mental challenge of putting it together. And I need to open these PR packages. I want to. I don't know why I've been holding it off, to be honest with you. Shall we put you in the bag? Wait. You are so cute. It's with the little crocheted Raymond on as well. Anyways, this is becoming Raymond's bag. I'm gonna put him back down now. Let us open these packages. Monaco, I think that's how you pronounce it, have very kindly given me and my team recovery sliders. And let me get them out and show you, but basically they're sliders designed for like post-race recovery, injury prevention, and just honestly, I think a must-have for anyone running, just anybody running really that's doing it repetitively and you want to look after your body. I just think, why would you not invest in everything you possibly can to look after your body? You're asking so much of it. I'm so excited about this. Oh my gosh. That was a bad idea as well, because now all you're going to hear is Raymond just chewing paper. One, these ones are mine. Raymond's favourite thing, believe it or not, is a cardboard box. Two, 3 pairs of recovery sliders from the guys at Monaco, and loads of cardboard, paper and boxes for Raymond to play with. So thank you so much. Obviously there's a pair for me and then a pair for each of my support runners, because I'm not running all of these alone. I am having people join me along the way, which is quite helpful because it's just a big task, okay? Lots of marathons is a challenge. Would you like to see Raymond? Before I unbox these slides, you have to see what this dog is doing right now. Hang on. Are you having fun? Raymond? Are you having fun? Ray? Are you having fun? Good boy. I'm only going to unbox my pair because I feel like I want to try and get my guys' opinion on these and maybe footage of them opening them. So I'm going to move these to the side, but we can unbox mine together. I am so excited about this because I love the colours, right? They do like a lime green, a black, a stony kind of neutral colour, and I didn't know, I didn't ask, I was grateful that we were being sent them. I also love how all we can hear is Raymond ripping paper in the background, and that is 100% my fault. Apologies. And I've just read on the side they've sent me the colour bone, which I feel means like they know me through and through because I'm such a plain girly. Let me read you the actual legitness of these slides so I don't get it wrong. Recover faster with the Ultrasol technology, reduces joint and limb pain, absorbs 50% of impact to relieve achy joints and limbs, relieves aching feet and reduces muscle strain. Why would you not invest in a pair of slides if you are training for a marathon or running endurance or doing something that is putting that amount of shock and strain through your feet and then obviously lower limbs? Okay. Colour, 10/10. Obsessed with the colour. I want to try them on. Wow. I haven't been paid to say this, by the way, and I wouldn't be telling you about things in a positive light, even if I was paid to do that, because that's just not who I am. But when I tell you, it feels like, not like you're on a trampoline, because it doesn't feel like that at all, but you can feel that there is shock absorbing going on. I can't describe it. It's like when you take a step. Let me see if I can walk and figure out how to. It's like when you take a step, you can feel the slide moving around your foot, if that makes sense. So it's not like your foot that's making direct contact with the floor and the sole not doing anything. I don't know if I'm doing these justice, but I am obsessed. And do you know what the best thing for me is personally? First of all, I'm tiny. And they add some height. Look, I was in frame before and now I'm not. Short girl, tall girl. That's one of many positives. The second thing is I'm such a Crocs girl for races or when I've been traveling to these marathons, because you don't want to have your trainers on. Anybody that's run a race knows you want to take your trainers straight off when you're done. These are so much more practical for packing because they're small. They're obviously a lot smaller than Crocs and they come with their own bag, so I can literally keep them in here in my track bag. Thank you so much to the team at Inertor. I have been desperate to open these and show you them. I am obsessed. You're still having fun down there? Oh my God. He says, thanks guys, I love the paper so much. Again, before I sign off this week's video, it's been a bit of a mellow, chilled, boring week, but the Manchester Marathon video is coming next, and then Monaco, and then by the time you would have seen those, we would have run another one. Trust, I have to show you this before I go. I did it. I set up my new coffee machine with minimal problems, and also I need to show you this, right? Look at this. How cute. Sorry, DeLonghi. Okay, hang on, 1 minute, I don't really know. Oh no, what do I need to do this? It doesn't give you, oh my God. It doesn't give you much warning when it's gonna drain something, when it's gonna do something. So, there's my 2 cents for DeLonghi. Maybe you could give me some warning. Oh, Christ. Anyways, what I wanted to show you was this. How cool is this? And it's on my profile, so it remembers how I have my drinks. Obsessed. If I switch it off, is it going to want to do this again? Hang on a minute. I don't know if it's going to... I don't know. No, it hasn't this time. Right. Okay. As much as I love having a coffee machine, that's stressful. Tell me that is not the cutest thing when you come in for breakfast in the morning and you see that. Anyways, I said it before and I'll say it again. This week's been very mellow, and where we're leaving is Silverstone could be next, Barcelona could be next, Baku could be next, Vegas could be next. I don't know, but make sure you are following all of my social media so that you stay up to date with what's going on. Project TRACK2TRACK and Aisha Sugden _ on Instagram, and Aisha Sugden on TikTok is where I post literally daily about what's going on and all of that stuff. If you want to donate to our charity, Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital, the link to our Just Giving is below, and the link to our website is also below. If you want to get involved corporate wise, or you want to come run any of the tracks with us, then you can just send us an email over there. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. I know this has not been the most exciting, but I can't wait for another week together, and it's going to be more exciting, trust me. No more new coffee machines, because that was enough stress. I love you lots. See you soon. Bye.
She a groovy chick.